You are on bond for a DWI. You've now picked up a new case. When is it going to stop? Let's go through your history, shall we? From '07, reckless driving, suspended license 12, suspended license, assault, VPO, felony continuous, endangering a child, ag assault, reckless driving, now a DWI. And while you're on bond for DWI, you've picked up now evading arrest. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Please.
Thank you, Your Honor. On March 30th, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer witnessed the defendant recklessly turn and nearly strike the law enforcement officer's vehicle. The law enforcement officer initiated a traffic stop and the defendant evaded, as the DEM stated, the defendant evaded for 150 yards in the vehicle before being stopped. He couldn't go any further due to a valet parking lot. The defendant then exited his vehicle and fled on foot for 200 feet before being detained by the law enforcement officers.
So he almost hit someone. He's driving.
It looks like he almost hit the law enforcement officer.
So they attempt to pull him over.
Yes, Your Honor.
And he takes off. He gets out of the car and takes off.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did we have a no driving affidavit on this case? Do you know?
No, Judge, but we do have a condition. Don't drive unless you have valid insurance license.
Does he have a valid license?
I'm rerunning it now, Your Honor.
I don't understand. If he doesn't, I don't know how we don't have a no driving affidavit.
Your Honor, I believe this number to be incorrect. It's coming back. The number in here is coming back as eligible average for a different name and shows that whoever had this number is reported deceased. So whatever driver's license number, that's right, Your Honor. I can see the picture now. This is an incorrect driver's license number that I have.
Mr. Estrada, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm now revoking your bond on the DWI. It goes with you. I'm now taking you into custody, and I don't know what I need to do to get your attention. Hopefully this is it, but all I want are my streets to be safe. And it's over to the tune of now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Goes with you.
Your Honor, if I'm able to find a bondsman this morning, would you allow a walkthrough?
No, dudes.
I understand, Judge. Thank you.
Thanks. Tell me about it.
This is a fugitive case. He's wanted out of Escambia County, Florida for assault battery.
Only burglary with assault.
Oh, burglary with assault battery.
Felony, burglary, assault, and battery. Okay.
But I believe it's one charge, not multiple. And he has asked me to ask the court for a bond. A fugitive
Okay.
bond.
Do you mind bringing him out? Echegoyen, please. Lemonias. Please. Mr. Lemonas?
Yes, sir.
Lemonias. Good morning, sir.
Sir.
Your lawyer is asking for me to set you a bond. I don't know. I've never met you before. All I know is that you have a charge out of Florida and that you have some criminal history out of here. And that's quite concerning because the last thing I want to do is to give you a bond and you go out there and leave a wake of destruction on the way to Florida. I have enough trouble sleeping as it is. That's not what I want. So it's really hard sometimes to figure out who should we give a bond to, who should we not give a bond to.
Understandable, sir.
So State, tell me about him.
Yes, Judge. He's wanted out of Escambia County, Florida for felony burglary with assault or battery. State's asking for no bond in this case. This was issued, while it was issued March of this year. We're concerned about the facts around this case. It seems that the complaining witness on this case knew the defendant in some kind of relationship, family unit. In this case, complaining witness was inside a car. Defendant went to the driver's side of the car, opened the door, grabbed the female by the legs and dragged her out of the car. Put her in something with just like a full Nelson. So we're concerned about the danger to this complaining witness in this case. Furthermore, we're concerned about the criminal history related to this defendant. He does have a bond forfeiture out of our court. He's also been a previous out-of-county fugitive from Galveston. He has some other criminal history.
Does he have anything else open anywhere else?
He had a criminal mischief that he was convicted of in 2021 out of Galveston, a resisting arrest from 2019 out of Brazoria. He had a probation revocation in 2019 for Brazoria. DWI 2nd, 2019 for Jefferson County. He had an evading motor vehicle from Harris County deferred revoke in 2016 because he had picked up 2 new cases, one of which was a DWI from 2016. That's all I have, Your Honor.
Judge, the complaining witness in the open case, she's here today in court. I know we don't want to get bogged down in the facts, but she is here today. And yes, he does have some history, but most of it's over 5 years old. Nothing too recent.
Criminal mischief is 2 years old out of Galveston,
Okay, I mean,
right? You said it's 21 or
2021.
2021, so that's
4
4 years, sorry, I rounded up. So he's not had any contact with law enforcement for 4 years. He's working as a tanker. He works, changing out the seals in the tanks. If he is allowed to pay the fugitive bond, go to Florida and resolve this, then that helps him keep his job.
I don't know. I mean, I truly don't, because while he's got some criminal history, it's not a couple years ago, but it's a new case, and is it 1 felony? Is it 2 felonies?
It is 1 felony. It's burglary with assault or battery. This is the name of the charge. I do also want to mention on the warrant, it says no contact with the alleged victim. So
Wow. They're telling you not to have contact with the victim, and here,
That's okay. Speak, Your Honor.
Let me say something, Judge.
don't talk about the case because they can use it against you, but
She's not under the court order. If she wants to come, it's only him that has to stay away from her. I did not realize that.
did you want to say something?
Do I need to say it to you? I don't know who I.
Just don't talk about the facts of the case in Florida. That's all we're going to say, because anything you say there, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say, they can use against you. I live stream proceedings, so,
Yeah.
people may see it.
If we want to step back in there and you can tell me whatever you need to tell me, I just don't want to.
Sure.
No, that's okay, please.
Okay.
Okay. Judge, without getting too bogged down in the details, of the fugitive or the underlying case, my client also is an Army veteran with an honorable discharge. He's 100% disability from the VA. If you give him a fugitive bond, he's going to go back to Florida because he's got too much to lose if he doesn't.
Was he on bond for this, or is it to be?
I believe it's a 2B.
to be, the state of Florida is requesting no bond until first appearance.
Say it again?
The state of Florida is requesting no bond until first appearance.
Mr. Lemonius, I will give you an opportunity to go turn yourself in. But I'm going to tell you now, I'm not going to do this again.
Thank you, sir.
Everybody tells me that. Everybody tells me if I had 1 strand of hair, every time someone told me, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. The actions speak louder than words. You telling me this means absolutely nothing, because you have rich criminal history, man. And now you got a new case in another state and you're here. So you telling me it's not going to, really, at what point is it going to take for you to realize that, if you have anger issues, you need to address it. If you have substance abuse issues, you need to address it. If you truly are a veteran, there are services available for you to be able to deal with these things. It's a matter of you wanting to do it, you taking the initiative and being proactive before they put your ass in jail and force you to do it. Is that what it's going to take?
Sir.
Everybody tells me that, until they're wearing orange like you are now. Courts really notice when people take proactive, meaning they do stuff on their own to try to address any issues. It really goes a long way. Now, as far as a bond is concerned, I'm not giving you a low bond, but I will set you a bond. I'm going to set you a $5,000 bond, okay? If you do make it We give you 2 weeks from your release to go turn yourself in to Florida. If you fail to do it, you're old enough to understand that actions have consequences. And I'm telling you now, I will not do this again. You ever pick up a new case, if you fail to turn yourself in here, I will revoke the bond. I'm going to set it at 0. Like I said, you won't get another one. And this time I will hold you. And I tell you now, we've had cases where it takes damn near 90 days to get Florida to come down here to pick someone up. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That $5,000 bond with a 2-week surrender window? That's actually a strategic move. The judge is giving him a chance to turn himself in voluntarily, which courts love because it shows accountability. But make no mistake, that warning wasn't decorative. If he doesn't report to Florida, the next bond won't exist. This is the legal version of last call.
Your Honor, I will note Dave is coming.
Hmm?
Dave is coming up in 3 minutes, besides.
Okay. All right. So so you can put it back for now. Let me see what Dave has to say. I don't know if he has anything that's going to change my mind, but we'll see. What are we doing, Mr. D?
OT must defer adjudication probation, Your Honor. I think it's a good thing for Mr. Gomero.
He's got a bond violation today.
He came back negative, Judge.
Sent him for a test?
Yes, sir, Mrs. Felicia.
It was negative.
Wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Great. Good job.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
That's great. That makes me really happy, Mr. Williams. Really. I was upset that you missed the appointment, but you came back, tested negative. That's great. That's
Thank you.
all we're asking, right? You know, because the thing is you're entering into a great deal, right? If you complete this, you don't end up with a conviction. But what you need to understand is that you give up nearly every right known to man by entering into this agreement. And it's a contract between you and the court saying, hey, I'm going to complete this agreement. If you don't, you authorize me to put you in jail for an entire year. So it's no joke. We routinely have to put people in because they just don't get it. We're not asking for much. And I'll make you an even sweeter deal. If you do well and you kick butt, I'll take you off in half the time. If you do your classes quick, don't test positive, be nice to everybody, because you got to understand you're meeting with probation officers. They're dealing with the worst of the worst all day, every day. So if you get in there at 4 o'clock, they're probably going to be in a very bad mood. So make the first appointment in the morning, go in there, crack a joke, be nice. You'll have the meeting out of your hand, you know? And like anything in life. Now, it's a 15-month deferred. Part of the agreement is for you to complete an effective decision-making class, a gun safety class. You must also do a TRAS. This is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill them.
Judge, was it 15 months or 14 months?
15.
I have 15. But look, if you do good, you're off in 7.5 months. If you've really, substance abuse treatment as needed, no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, forfeiture of the weapon, and 32 hours of community service. Is this how you understand it?
Yes,
Did
sir.
you graduate from high school?
I ain't graduate.
No, sir. No.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Well, how far did you get in high school?
Last time I was in 10th grade, sir.
Hey, no, that's unacceptable. You need your high school diploma.
Sir.
In lieu of the community service, I'd rather him work to get his GED. You need your GED. If you don't have your high school diploma, every single employer is going to run circles around you. You will make pennies to when other people are making dollars.
Yes,
You
sir.
need your high school diploma.
Sir.
That is my main focus of this thing. Once you get that high school diploma, I'll take you off.
Yes, sir.
That's how meaningful it is. You understand?
Sir.
Okay, so what I want is let's set it off 3 weeks. And I want to know within 3 weeks that he's enrolled to start doing classes. Okay? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you are stuck with us until you complete it, or if it gets violated. If you pick up a new case, If you smoke weed, if you do something you're not supposed to do, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. We're going to have a hearing to see if you violated it. And if you did, you're looking at an entire year. But I'm telling you now, I will keep you, and I can keep you for 3 years until you get your high school diploma.
Yes, sir.
We have services so that you can get it for free. So money is never an issue. And I will help you in any way that you need. But that's the most important thing in your life at this very instant. You understand? Okay.
I've got to say, this is something you don't always see. Instead of just hammering him on the charge, the judge zeroes in on the GED.
Why?
Because statistically, education level correlates with employment stability, and employment stability correlates with reduced reoffending. That's long game judging, not just punishment intervention. Do you think more courts should focus on root causes like this?
How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm not going to find you guilty. I'll withhold that. I'm going to waive all your fees. It's never about the money. You understand? If you ever have a problem, you get a probation officer you don't get along with, come here. We can help you out. But don't just take off. It's the worst thing you can do.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Mr. Camaro.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're Noel Garcia Castillo.
Sir.
Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. Second offense. Looks like they're going to reduce it to a first. However, it's still above a .15. So you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 1 year in jail to be probated for 15 months. As part of this agreement, you will do a repeat offender DWI education class. You will do 2 victim impact panels. You will do, has he done a TRAS yet?
No, sir.
You will do a TRAS. This is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. You must fulfill any conditions that they state that you need to do. It could be intensive outpatient, it could be supportive out, whatever it is, you must fulfill those conditions. You must do substance abuse treatment, no drugs, no alcohol. You must have a guardian interlock and perform 20 hours of community service.
So,
Do you have children?
Yes.
I would rather do a parenting class instead of this stupid community service that just, you don't learn anything. If that's okay, guys, you know? You must also have restitution in the amount of $1,000. Is it true or untrue that you had a .15 or above, sir?
Aliento o más alto. ¿Es verdad? True. True.
You know, from now on, whenever you get pulled over, officers, they're going to see 2 DWIs. What do you think they're going to do to you if they come to you and they smell alcohol?
You're gonna arrest me.
What happens next time?
¿Qué va a pasar a lo próximo? Go to jail?
No,
No.
prison.
Penitencia.
You're looking at a minimum of
Lo
2 years in
mínimo de
prison, a
2 años
maximum
en la
of 10
penitencia, lo máximo
years
hasta
in
10
prison.
años en
Now,
la
we
penitencia.
have to get a hold of you so that you realize that this is not a joke and that you should take this seriously. As part of this agreement, you will be required to pay the DPS fines and fees. And if you don't, every day or every $100 that you owe, you will sit 1 day in jail. Do you understand? Somehow we have to get a hold of you that you understand that this is not a joke.
Esto no son
Your
juegos.
lawyer has worked in agreements that you're foregoing any jail time when there is a minimum of 5 days in jail because of the reduction. You now will be required to pay somewhere in the neighborhood of around $5,000 to $5,500. And if you don't, every $100 you owe, 1 day in jail. Do you understand?
¿Usted lo entiende? Yes.
About 100 and then whatever the fines are, you'll be required to pay. But first, I want restitution paid.
Okay.
Off the bat. He's got to pay the restitution first.
Okay.
And then after that, he can start paying the fees.
Judge, I did file a to waive DPS.
I'm not going to waive it.
No,
No, he's not indigent. No. And he's already skirting the mandatory jail time as it is. So somehow we have to get a hold of you so that you see that we mean business. And I hope that this is it before someone either dies or before you graduate to felony status. There is no breath test refusal as well.
Sí,
If you were pulled over in a car, an officer asks you to submit a breath test, you must do it. If you fail to, then you're in violation of this probation. This is only while you're on probation for this case. Does he have a license to drive?
He does not. He hasn't been driving.
Don't have a license. The worst possible thing you can do in this short life that we have is get into a car and drive. If I find that you do, I don't care what your excuse is, you're looking at an entire year in jail. Do you understand?
Totalmente una
How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, it's done and over forever. You can never come back and change this. Do you understand? Is this what you want to do?
Lo que usted decía, sí.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. I'm going to find you guilty.
Dinero culpable.
So I'm ordering the 20 hours of community service. If he does a parenting class, I'll consider it waived in lieu of. All right. Good luck to you, sir. Thanks, Frank.
Thank you, Judge.